My wheel is off.
Oh, hang on.
Hang on.
No.
No. Definitely got an issue, Dom.
Oh dear. John.
I am so pleased to be working with Austin Pedal Cars on this project. Their help and support along the way is going to be so helpful. If you have got a pedal car or you're restoring one yourself and you need any parts for it at all, click on the link in the description below, visit their website and you'll be amazed. They've put a huge amount of effort into reproducing anything you could ever need for these beautiful little pedal cars. Let's get into the video. Hello everyone, welcome to another video. We're back in the workshop. Thank you so much for joining us. It is a freezing cold morning, but we are here. John is on the way up and I'm just tidying up the workshop because we're back working on the pedal car. Been gathering parts, gathering nuts and bolts, prepping them with little pedals and painting bits and bobs, and I've got so many components now that are ready to bolt on. I think it's time. It's not finished, there's lots more bits to come. By the end of this video, we are actually gonna get the pedal car back on its wheels, which is a massive achievement. So it's gonna be a really good episode. I'm excited to be working on the pedal car again. We're parking the rusty caddy for now. If you haven't followed along the rest of this journey of rebuilding this pedal car, it has been a journey. It has been a dream of mine to own one of these beautiful pedal cars for so many years. They are quite expensive and the only one I could afford was a really rusty one, but it did have a lot of the parts with it that I needed. And it has been a long journey of dissecting the car, taking it apart, rebuilding panels, welding them back in, an endless amount of bodywork. Obviously now the beautiful metal flake paint, that took a long time as well. That is now finished. That's had about 4 more coats since you last saw it and polished back. It's all looking good. And I have to say a massive thank you to Austin Pedal Cars. They have been such a huge support throughout this whole journey. They've lent me a body to use for reference for measurements and sort of taking patterns from. They've got everything we need. Hardware, nuts and bolts, parts, there's headlight buckets when they're missing. They've got them. They've got everything you need to rebuild one of these pedal cars. If this series of videos has inspired you, get in touch with Austin Pedal Cars. They are the guys that have got everything you need. If this journey has put you off trying to restore one, which I would not blame you, luckily Austin Pedal Cars will restore it for you. Complete service of whatever you want to any level. Huge thank you to John, who's given up his Saturday to come up here in the freezing cold. It's about time we get into it.
Look at my rear window. Do you like it? That's so Wendy can jump through.
Yeah, I like it. It's
She'll
cool.
love it.
Does it work?
Yeah, of course it does. A little latch inside in the middle. Go on.
Oh.
You got to undo the latch.
The latch is good. What's that? Ah, right, okay. Oh, look.
Oh, look at him go.
2 little windows.
Yeah.
Oh, how fun is that?
Back on the pedal car, John. Have you missed it?
Yes, I thought we'd be done by now, Dom.
Oh, all right.
I think definitely need to get it on its wheels. Get off that big heavy jig and I'll be happier when it's on its pneumatic tyres.
Okay.
That's a bad rear window. That's bad, isn't it? Look at it. How wonky it is.
Come on then, John.
I'm doing it.
Go on, John.
I'm doing it. It's out. Ooh. Oh. You can put that box under. What was that? Oh no, the headlight fell out.
Oh no!
Oh.
Up you go. You off?
Go on.
Up you go.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Up you go.
Yep, when you're ready.
Up you go. Oh!
Mind the bonnet.
Whoa! Whoa!
Clear?
Clear. It's officially off the jig.
Okay, so front axle to body fixing kit, Dom.
Oh, he looks like he's eyeing up the front.
Well, I thought we were going with the back, but you declared the front. And I know better than to,
Yeah. Try and argue.
So let's put the front on.
Good.
And when it all gets in the way, and then take it off and put it back on.
Then you can say, I told you so.
Well, let's do it. Let's get it on.
3, 2, 1.
Hey.
3, 2, 1. We could go up more if you wanted.
Look, no, that's perfect. We're going to put your axle in there with your wheel, and then we're going to want to access.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? Maybe that back first, because then we could do build the whole thing with pedals and just slide him in.
That's what I'm hoping.
Why don't you say that?
Oh, look at you go. No prisoners. Careful. God, dear. What a skin of its... Oh, that looks... Monster truck.
John's eyeing up a four-wheel drive.
Potential...
Jacked up body lift kit.
Monster. Yeah. Monster J40.
It would be a first.
I bet there's one out there. You're handing me components, I know what they are.
New rudders.
No. Oh, yeah.
We're now working on building up the rear axle. We're going to start with the back because that's got the pedal rods that run to the pedals, which have a bar at the top, which is sort of the pivot where they swing on. And then we're going to put that in all as one unit before anything else is in the way. That's the plan. This is where it starts getting a bit nerve-wracking though, because the axle fixes on with 6 bolts at the back, and the pedal pivot fixes on at the front with 6 bolts. And this is where we find out if the pedal car is the right length, because there's no adjustment with these bolt holes. They're not slotted. There's no real movement. And if these don't line up, we've done something seriously wrong. How are you feeling?
I'm quite nervous.
Me too.
I think we should start with the shoe size. Our little foot pegs. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 choices.
Fully adjustable, depending on leg length,
Yeah,
child
because
size.
you could put your foot right through the middle, couldn't you?
Well, let's go. Oh. We can't even go in the middle. There's only 4. Is there a benefit of like speed?
I think
more leverage.
More leverage,
on the outside.
definitely. Yeah.
We'll put them on the outside then.
Okay. Do you know if we've got any reference mark from last time?
Put them on the outside.
We're going out.
Yep. Right, we've established child leg length. We've gone for
Short.
the shortest for
Short.
no reason at all. That's all it takes to put the actual pedals together. New rubbers, new bolts holding the rubbers on. That's the actual pedal essentially. John's now eyeing up some washers and some split pins to slide the pedals into the actual sort of drive rods to the back axle, and then eventually the pin through the top, which is the main pivot. That's where they actually swing and they kind of hang from. Grease him up. I'm sure some of that went through. I'm not sure it did, to be honest.
Lovely.
Grease him up the other one. Oh, don't scratch it. That feels nice again.
One. 2. Moving on. I've got to get ready for the big grease up, Dom.
You confident with your washer and spacer situation? Yeah.
Over the moon.
Happy?
Always. A top hat. And last but not least,
About 500 split pins.
1 split pin, 2, 3. That should be it. Our pedal assembly is ready for installation.
It's done.
It is done.
Slide it in.
Are we ready to slide it in?
Yeah, you just said we are.
I said, wow. Slide it under. I'm still loving the look.
Oh, hang on.
What do you mean, hang on?
Give it a push.
Oh, yeah. Hang on. Are we? So what do you think? Back end in first, and then bring the front pedal assembly up?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, dude, I like it. I like it high.
No.
What do you mean no? You mean yes?
Here we go. Wheels are coming off because they're in the way. Aren't they?
Where there's a wheel,
It's in the way.
it's in the way.
It's off. Done. Right, up we go then, John.
I've still got my wheel on.
Okay, up we go.
My wheel is off.
Oh, hang on.
Hang on.
No.
No? What's the no for?
Have we done something terribly wrong?
No.
I think we might have. Let's see how long it takes him to realise. Right, John.
Yes. Oh, God.
The bottom of the seat has got the handbrake mechanism.
No, I already know what's wrong.
John,
It's
the body's got the handbrake.
the drum is on the other side.
John. The seat has got the handbrake mechanism on the right. The body has got the handbrake lever on the right. So the axle we've built up has got the drum for the back brake. On which side, John?
On the left.
On the left. Have we built the whole rear axle?
No, we just put the pedals on the wrong way. We need to turn it up the other way.
Okay, it's not as bad as I thought. I thought we built the whole rear axle the wrong way.
So what's happened is, when we laid out the back axle assembly, it was upside down, Dom. We had a 50-50 chance, and we wheeled it under there upside down.
Yeah. I'm so glad we realised now. Basically, the rear axle has got, if that didn't make sense, sorry, the rear axle has got a drum.
It needs to be
for the handbrake.
Like this.
And that needs to be on the right-hand side of the car. We put it the wrong way. I thought we'd put the whole axle together wrong, but we haven't. It's just where we've bolted the pedals on, we've put the axle the wrong way up. How many people from Austin Pedal Cars were watching that saying, that axle's upside down? Pretend that never happened. So can we get our little secret?
Nothing to see.
Yeah.
Oh, no. What's happened? Hey. Oh, that's me.
Oh. That's two. Axle is in.
Yes, that's in. Boom, boom.
Yeah, he'll be listening.
Is that a loop?
We also find out if these rods hit. This is a stressful time.
This is quite strong. Oh, plenty of room.
No.
What do you mean no?
That was a satisfying clunk.
So what are we
wasn't it?
saying? This way?
I'm not saying anything. I wouldn't dare. Yes. Oh.
Yeah, now you're oh.
No, I'd say nut bolt like heads out.
Really?
So you can get a screwdriver on it.
I've got my cheese head on.
I've got one on.
I've got one on.
Whoa!
Right. That.
Have you got all three in?
So I've done.
So have I.
What have you been doing? Dare I?
Spin the axle or the pedal.
Oh.
That's the first cycle of moving the pedals and the rear axle spinning, which is good. The rods are not hitting the side shields, which I was really worried about. Something is rubbing at the back, but I think it's barely touching. I think it might just be a split pin leg, just hitting that little shield. John's having a little mooch now, a little look.
We're going to flip the bolt.
What do you mean?
So our rubber bits that we put on earlier on the pedal
For the leg
length, it seemed that we'd put them back together the right way. But now they're in, if I turn the axle, you'll see how close that is to this metalwork. So that gives us a problem. If we reverse that bolt, so we've got the domed head on this side, then we've
15
got
mil more clearance.
no clearance issues at all. So that would seem to be
The solution.
it's going to be the solution.
Okay, this is becoming a theme, putting things on,
And taking them off.
taking them off, and then turning them around and putting them back on.
Oh, yes. That's better, isn't it?
Sounds lovely.
Loads of room. Why didn't we just do that in the first place? Oh, yeah.
Right, well, there we go. That is the rear axle, the drive rods and the pedals all installed. And thank goodness, they've all lined up.
I have all lined up.
It took a couple of attempts, I will admit, but all the bolt holes lined up. It's looking really good. We've switched those bolts around, well, John switched those bolts around for the sort of pedal rubbers. And now they're clearing, perfect. Spin the back wheel, the pedals are moving, it's all doing what it should. I was really worried about these drive rods rubbing on the inner body because we made all of those panels in there, but they're perfect. They line up lovely. Front axle is next. Should be more straightforward. It's a completely independent part that has 4 bolts fixing it in place. The next worry is where the steering column goes down through the dash, it has to line up exactly with the axle. There's a sort of a link on the end of the axle and it goes just between the 2 pedals. And if the dash has been welded on slightly wonky, or the tab where the steering column goes through isn't quite in the right place, it's going to hit on one of the pedals.
We should have taken the wheels off again, shouldn't we?
Yes.
Take it out. Pit, mate. And we're going on the inside, you said, didn't you?
Yeah.
Are you on the inside? If you're in.
Is it?
Well, the 4 bolts have gone in. Which means it should be nice and easy when I have to take it off to do it again. So that should go through the hole on there. Definitely got an issue, Dom.
Oh dear. John, that can't be that far out.
It's that far out, Dom.
No.
Looking at this, it looks like it needs a bit of gentle persuasion. Our column support bracket would appear to be at the wrong angle.
This was my fear.
This item here should be down here.
Yeah. It's not far.
No,
it is far.
It's about 4 to 5 inches out.
Yeah.
I think it's been compromised on the build. So.
John.
Well, I didn't compromise.
Did you bash it on something? Slight adjustment necessary.
There we go. Right. Ah, it was perfect though. Slight pedal interference.
This was my fear. See how close it is to the pedal.
Have a look now, Tom. That's beautiful.
It can be close, it just can't be rubbing. Happy?
Yeah, loving it. What's the extra hole in the column? Is that for the horn? Should there be a wire going?
There's a wire going through it, yeah.
Why is the wire not in it? Surely it'd be quicker to put the wire in now.
We can poke a wire down now.
Let's do that. 1, 2, 3.
Well, they're the original wheels, but you can tell they've had a life. They're very buckled and twisted. At one point, the car looks like it's got some really bad camber. Then all of a sudden, it's back fine again. They've got a right old wobble on them. But it's time to put the hubcaps on. The first shiny bit. John, you better not be doing it without me.
Never.
You've done it already. For
No, I
goodness
wouldn't
sake.
do that, Dom.
You
I
wait
wouldn't
for
put
me.
that
I'm just
on with
telling
that.
everyone
Would I? Would I?
Look, I have got these beautiful hubcaps. These have been hand spun. And metal spinning is something that I've always wanted to try. Never done it. Have you had a go?
I'd like to have a go.
Have you had a go though?
No, I've never had a go. I've seen it done.
And would like to. I'd love to have a
And
go.
I think it's really clever.
You basically start with a flat disc of steel or aluminium. This is stainless. And you have a form, like a buck essentially, that you then use a lathe and push it and bend it over the... It's hard to explain. But I know a couple of people that do metal spinning and they've promised a lesson. Maybe you can come with us.
I'd love to come, yeah.
Yeah? Well, let us know if you want to see a video of metal spinning, or if you do metal spinning and fancy us two coming down, more importantly,
We're up for it.
let us know.
You can see the spinning.
Yeah.
You see on the inside?
They're fancy, and importantly, they're very shiny.
They are very shiny. That's why I have the dirty microfiber cloth.
Yeah, nice and
Dom's had
abrasive.
his mucky paws all over it already.
Love it.
Beautiful.
Love it.
Hey. God dear, look at the colour, Dom.
We are rapidly running out of bags of nuts and bolts and components. Steering columns in, all the hubcaps are on, the wheel, all the packets of bolts and things are diminishing. John is now just quickly bolting on the handbrake lever sort of guide.
Catch?
I don't know. So we've got 2 jobs left, which I don't know if we're going to get done today. I'd love to get them done, but I don't know if we're going to be able to. The headlight buckets that keep jumping out the front of the car to be mounted, that they need 3 holes drilling through the body on each one, which I'm a bit scared to do. But I've done quite a lot of prep with those. I've sort of modified all the little lips, got the rubbers fitting, lined everything up. They just need the 3 holes drilling. And I've got the fixing kit here, so we could actually get those bolted on next. And then it's bumpers.
Oh my God. It's put on a few
It's getting
pounds,
heavy,
isn't it?
yeah.
Oh.
Touchdown.
Oh.
Look at that. It's quite near the edge, this one.
Oh dear.
Didn't go.
Nice.
No.
Not nice. Bad.
Correct.
Nice.
Short one?
Yeah, shorty. Flat washer.
The danger here is that bumper is under some tension and it's already chromed. And if you bend, if the chrome doesn't really, it's not really known for its flexibility.
Malleability.
Yes, not the most flexible coating. So just goes to show, big thank you again to Austin Pedal Cars for making such nice products. Front bumper's gone on so well, it's perfect. The back one I have been putting off because by the time we got the bumpers from Austin Pedal Cars, we'd already started the paint process for the body. So now we've got 2 bolt holes, but we need one in the middle. We're gonna have to drill a much bigger hole through that fresh paint.
Yeah, it'll be fine. But
Okay,
yeah,
I like John's positivity.
You
But
should
yes,
have drilled the hole.
that should have been drilled way before this body was painted, but we didn't do it. Worth's step drill.
Steady as she goes, Dom.
Full speed ahead.
Full speed.
Whoa.
Oh, popped out the front. Oh, there he goes.
Mission accomplished. The wheels are on, it's on the ground, the pedal assembly is in, steering's all hooked up, the bumpers are on, the headlight buckets are in. We have officially run out of parts. It's looking good, isn't it?
It's looking very good.
Yeah, there's always bits to tweak and bits to modify and just bits to sort of work on the finessing, but that is no problem at all. It's all just time, just messing around with nuts and bolts. The fact that it's actually now on the bench on its wheels,
wow, major achievement,
is a huge achievement. So thank you, John.
Thank you,
very
Dom.
much. And a huge thank you, obviously, to Austin Pedal Cars for making all of this possible. We've run out of parts, though. So I think the next thing we need to do in the Pedal Car series to get this finished is make a shopping list. We've been working on it. It's including big things like headlights, chrome grille, the upholstery for the seat, which I still can't decide. So leave us a comment below what colour you think the seat's going to be. I quite like the idea of red.
I can see red, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But have a look on Austin Pedal Cars' website, see the different colours that they've got, and let us know in the comments which one you think would look best with this jazzy paint job. We need quite a few more parts for the pedal car. So I think what I'm gonna do next is probably go up to Austin Pedal Cars and pick them up myself. Have a look around their workshop, see how they produce all this stuff. If you fancy that, let me know. I think it'll be quite nice. Instead of just getting bits delivered, let's actually go up there and have a look around their workshops. I'm sure they'll let us in and have a little nose around some of the stock that they've got. They've got workshops there. It sounds like an amazing facility. I quite fancy a little tour. Maybe that'll be the next installment, but that'll be a few weeks away. Until next time, thank you very much for watching.
Ta-da for now.
We'll see you then. Thank
Cheers.
you.
Bye.
Take care.